received by Jew and Hin. Should I tell you the story about the teacher and Doon Mountain? Doon Mountain gave birth to the teacher. God created the heavens and the earth and created Doon Mountain. God commanded Doon Mountain,
"When the time comes, I, Jehovah, will send you a person that has my will, my body. Therefore, pour out your spiritual energy that I have given to you and embrace him within your arms and raise him. The person whom you should pour out your spiritual energy to is a hero, a god, the one that I gave birth to, and through him the time will come when the world will receive salvation. Until that time, don't open the door of the divine energy that I've given to you, and don't accept anyone who comes to seek you in order to receive that energy either. You should raise the one that I sent you. I will use you as a womb. Therefore, listen to my words and do according to my will,"
he said. Doon Mountain engraved that message in the deep, in the mountain. So for tens of thousands of years, it waited for the one that the Holy Trinity would give birth to. Time passed, and people who heard the rumor that the one that Doon Mountain will embrace and raise will become a hero and God. One by one, they sought Doon Mountain, and they sought the door through which they can receive the spiritual energy that God has given to Doon Mountain. They tried to look for the womb, but according to the words of God, Doon Mountain did not open the door and hid it deeply. When Doon Mountain, that was waiting for a hero, was gradually getting tired, one day, a young man came up to Doon Mountain. This young man, with clear and pure eyes, was looking for a place to pray. Doon Mountain looked at him closely. Even though he was young, he was vigorous and spiritual. Without knowing, Doon Mountain lost his heart. Even birds and animals looked at that young man and held their breath. At that moment, the voice of God from heaven was heard.
"Open the way. He's the one that I sent. Open the door of spiritual energy, the energy of God, and embrace him in the arms of Doon Mountain, in the womb of Doon Mountain."
And then Doon Mountain replied to God, "God, if he really is the person of heaven, if he's the hero of the time period, he'll be able to find my womb on his own. He will have to find the two doors that the Trinity has hidden and come into my embrace, don't you think?" At that time, God said, "Look." After God finished saying that, the young man passed through the two gates that were hidden deep in Doon Mountain and went into the tomb of Doon Mountain, where there is spiritual energy. He went into that embrace on his own. Afterwards, in the womb of Doon Mountain, he continuously prayed, whether there was snow or rain. Even after the 4 seasons repeated again and again, he grew up in Doon Mountain, and he grew up in the womb of Doon Mountain. Eventually, he received the will of God, received the spiritual energy. With spirituality, he became a spiritual person and a god. With the heroic mission on the worldwide scale, he came down the mountain. Doon Mountain, who saw him, said, "He is a person of miracles that fulfilled the promise of God. He is a person of deep secret. He is a valuable person who discovered the secret that God has valuably hidden. He is a person on the world scale, and he will command the heavens and the earth." It testified about him like this. This is a legend of the young man of Doon Mountain. Even Doon Mountain testifies about your teacher, saying that he is the person who discovered the 2 gates and prayed. My beloved one, even the creation testifies. So you should also testify. The hero of the time period, the person that everybody has been waiting for, he received the spiritual energy of God that Doon Mountain hid. Doon Mountain gave birth to him, and he became the person that was born from God. You should testify that he has become the lamp that will light up humankind. Your teacher is such a valuable person like this. He is the light of this generation. He is a person born of prayer. He is a person that all creation bows down to. This story is not a legend, but it's the reality. In the place where the energy of the earth and the energy of heaven meet, the teacher was born, raised, and I appointed him. He is the one that the Holy Trinity appointed. And he is the person that I let know the secret of the Trinity. Therefore, do not even shake, but believe in the teacher and move forward. Even scary tigers, they tremble in fear before the teacher. Even when creation knows like this, how come human beings don't know? No matter how arrogant human beings may be, they all dwell within the boundary under God, and they all dwell within the boundary of the person that has been appointed by God. So know that and value your teacher. The Trinity values him. Angels value him. Doon Mountain and creation value him. So you should also value him. Engrave this message deep in your heart. I love you. I am the Lord Jesus of love and joy.